Hello everyone and welcome to the return of roadmap videos. I am so excited to get into this, and March is interesting because it is basically the month right before we are preparing for the big event of the year, the Equestrian Festival. So we're going to go ahead, ride around Silver Glade Manor, and talk about it. Alright you guys, so this is a pretty interesting, obviously there's not a whole lot of details to this month, but the Equestrian Festival is coming in April. Obviously, it's not going to be early in March. It's probably going to be, I believe it's like April 9th. If my math is correct there, it probably isn't. Obviously, I'll look again at the calendar and take a look and try to guess when it's going to be. But we are going to go ahead and talk about all these updates. And we did get our first, actual picture of what the Hanoverians will look like. And I think they look very snazzy. Quite impressed by them, and that gray is gorgeous. You gotta admit. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first update, which is tomorrow's update, it is the Trail of Triumph. After a small break, it's time to kick off with another Trailblazer. We are also welcoming back the Nixies and the last of the Winefells one final time before they retire. So, obviously, we have another Trailblazer coming back. That is exciting. I already have all the Nixies and the Winefells, so obviously I will cover which ones are going to be sold on the day of the update. But I do think that we should eventually get some, updated Nixies or some updated Winefells. I think the Icelandics would be good for the Nixies, and the Winefells would be either great for either the Shire or the Andreas draft. I would love to see Star Stable kind of just revamp those breeds because they were really cool. They were like the first magic horses in Jorvik. So I think it would be cool to see them kind of do that. But let me know what you guys think. Alright, the next one we have is Hello Hanoverian. So this update is taking place on March 12th. The athletic Hanoverian has come over from Germany with gorgeous coat colors and moves worthy of a champion. With speed and grace, we're sure to see these beauties will be hard to beat at jumping competitions on Jorvik. So, jumping back to this, we have the Hanoverian Seal Bay, Chestnut Bay, Flea Bitten Dapple Gray, Black, Dark Bay, and a Liver Chestnut. Obviously, these aren't the actual colors that will be placed on them. They're all placeholder of other horses. But from the image that we can see here, they look really good. I think that they are going to be fantastic additions. Again, I'm not big on Warm Blood, but I do like how these guys look. And that Dapple Gray, that Flea Bitten Dapple Gray, is very interesting. So, I'm probably sure I'm going to get that one. And then maybe a Chestnut or a Black. I don't know if it's going to be the Liver Chestnut or the actual Chestnut. It's basically whichever horses have more chrome is what I'm probably going to end up getting. Alright, next update after that is March 19th, the horses of Jorvik. Guillermo Gaeta is back with his iconic show jumping race for warm blood horses over Jorvik stables. Bring your Hanoverian, Belgian warm blood, Teranker, a Tech Canner, these names kill me, or Belgian warm blood to the competition and show off your skills. So that's going to be very interesting to see. Obviously, we don't have the Dutch warm blood in there. It's just the Hanoverian, Belgian, Tricaner, or Jorvik warm, which is interesting to see how that all will go down and what we can expect from another Horses of Jorvik race. I don't know if it'll last a week or not, or it'll stay around for the Equestrian Festival. I have no idea. But I'm sure we'll find that information out as we continue to go on. Alright, so next we are talking the Equestrian Bazaar. The bazaar is back, ready to gear us up for the biggest festival for avid equestrians on Jorvik. So this is interesting. Obviously, it seems that we're getting a bazaar every month now. I have no idea what the breeds are going to be, but I would assume like Andalusian, Arabians, what else? Like Dutch Warmblood, maybe the Cecil Frances. It might be too early to add them. I have no idea. Same with Dutch Warmbloods. Because normally they wait a year before they go ahead and discount them. So I really don't know what they're going to choose. Maybe Frisians, but I doubt it. They haven't really been out like fully a year yet. So going to be very interesting to see what the Equestrian Bazaar has to offer us. Alright, and the last update, which is April 2nd, Lara at the Equestrian Center. The Equestrian Center has a new riding instructor, and she needs some help getting settled in. We also are adding highly requested paddock props to the Equestrian Center. So it looks like we're getting another quest line. Again, revolving around the Silverglade Equestrian Center, which makes sense with the Equestrian Festival coming up. So that should be very interesting. And again, not much about the Equestrian Festival, but I kind of assume that they wouldn't really give too much away this early. But we're all gonna wait and see. Obviously, it seems like a lackluster kind of month, but I will tell you guys personally, just from personal experience, when there tends to be lackluster updates, there tends to be even bigger updates coming. So that's the good news with that. Alright guys, that is pretty much it for today's roadmap video. Again, it seems like a lackluster month, but again, the Equestrian Festival is like one of the biggest festivals Star Stable does, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot of exciting stuff. Probably some new horse variations. It always tends to be a really fun festival. I'm excited to see what they'll do for this year. Obviously, dressage was the big thing last year. So yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see what Star Stable does. So it's gonna be fun, and I'm sure you guys will tune in and join me for it. So as always, you guys remember to keep positive. Happy trails, everyone. I will see you in the next video. Bye!